Hey guys, so in today's video I'm going to show you my brow routine, and this is an affordable brow routine as all the products I use is definitely affordable and you can buy at the drugstore. So the first step is the most important, and that is to brush your hairs up with a spoolie. I do this multiple times throughout doing my brows. I just like to push all the hairs up so I can really see the lines that I want to create in my brows. So the first product is the Chi Chi Brow Pomade in dark brown. I absolutely love this. I literally bought this once a year ago and it's still good to go. And I just use this brush from Models Prefer. I think it was like $7. And I just spray my brush with any sort of spray just to get it wet. And now the first thing I do is I go underneath the brow and make a straight line from the front all the way to the tail. And by doing this, this is starting to create the shape of the brow that I want. Then I just push the product up, and this sort of helps infuse the product into the rest of my brow because I don't like it to be too harsh, but I want it all to be blended. And then I do the same thing on the top of the brow, just create that line to create, it's sort of like colouring in, so you're just drawing the outlines and then you want to colour in the rest. So that is what we look like so far with just the outline done. And then the next thing I'm going to do is go in with the Essence Eyebrow Kit. This is like $5 or something. I got it in dark colour. I use both the dark brown and the lighter caramel brown. And I actually lost the clip where I showed which brush I'm using, but I'm using the Morphe MB29. I love this because it has the angled brush on one end and then the spoolie. So I go in with the dark brown first, and again, what I was doing before, just pushing the product up. I don't like it to be like block brows. I used to really like that look, but I actually like there to be a few gaps in my brows. I find it looks a little bit more bushy and natural. So by pushing the product up, you're not completely filling it in, but you are filling in some of the gaps. And then I go in with the lighter brown, and I use this to fill in the front of my brow. I find that this helps create the ombre effect, which I like, and it still gives it shape, like it still looks defined, but it doesn't look completely blocked. Next step is going in with my Real Technique small concealer brush, and then take a bit of concealer. I'm just using the MAC Pro Longwear, but you can use any concealer you like. I just grab a bit on the brush, and what I'm going to do is carve out my brows. This is such an important step and probably my favorite part because this is what really creates the shape. And if you make any mistakes or go too big, which I usually do, make my brows way too big, this is like an eraser. So I just drag the concealer underneath and on top of the brow, really defining the shape and getting rid of any unwanted powder, or if I've, made a wonky line, this just erases it. And I sort of feather it at the front because I don't want it to be too carved out, but I just wanted to get rid of any excess product that is getting rid of my shape that I like. Next is the Essence Make Me Brow in the darkest brown colour. I love this so much. It is very similar to the Benefit Give Me Brow, except for it's like $5–6. And I just run this through my brow, pushing the brow hairs up and then smoothing down the hairs on the tail. Now I wanted to include this step because I always do it when I powder my face. I actually run the powder through the front of my brow, and it helps with that ombre effect as well. It helps it make a little bit more natural. So that is it, guys. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!